Hello, before we begin, I'd like to start things off with my first ever sponsorship, NordVPN. Online can be fun and relaxing, but it can also be a really scary place. Your private information could be leaked, even sold onto the dark web, which is just a scary thought alone. That's where NordVPN comes in. NordVPN is a safe service that allows you to protect your IP from dangerous people in the dark web. All you have to do is turn it on, it will keep your internet IP hidden, disguised while you are online, and you can also connect to other countries to allow you to have access to exclusive things that you do not have in your country, like Netflix, for example. If there is something that you want to watch and it isn't on there where you live, that's not a problem. Just click onto a different country and you may find that certain movie or show on Netflix then. And you can try it yourself by using my own special coupon, Peppermint Loser, where you will get 70% off for 3 years plus 1 free month. It's really easy, safe, and makes your online safer from the dark web and dangerous people trying to get to your private information. So give it a try and use my code Peppermint Loser to get your 70% off for 3 years and your free month, because your private information is very precious. Thank you, NordVPN, so much for sponsoring this video. So now let's get into it. It's been a while since I discussed past DVR dramas. I have had several requests to make more What Happened, Where Are They Now videos, and I feel someone who really needs to be addressed in this series is PrincessElizabeth013. Back in 2013 or 2014, do forgive me there, I know it's one of those two. It's Shadow the Hedgehog fangirl who went by PrincessElizabeth013, otherwise known as Erin Anthony, at the time a 14-year-old who suffers autism. Was pretty known for her, I hate saying this word so much, Mary Sue, OC Princess Elizabeth the Hedgehog, who she shipped with Shadow, Memphiles, and if I recall correctly, Silver as well, but I could be wrong. This drama is so old that I don't remember certain things very well, but I do remember a lot that had happened. Elizabeth had a lot of abilities and powers. This was back when cringe culture was still really popular, so people ignoring the fact that Erin was literally just a kid, she got a lot of crap for her OC being overpowered, unoriginal, a Mary Sue. Erin being under fire so young, she didn't handle the backlash very well, and she ended up lashing out, insulting people, cussing people out, got super defensive, and also ended up giving people death threats, which is never okay. At one point, she ended up on a Skype call with a group of kids. They tried to confront her about her behavior, and she ended up making one of the kids cry, and a very heated fight happened. There was a point when she backtalked her mother in the call too. The audio of the call got put up on YouTube and caused Erin to get even more backlash. Erin was also one of those kids who was raised to believe being LGBT was sinful and bad, so it hated any pairing that wasn't between a man and a woman, which came off very homophobic. But it can be frustrating, but it's actually pretty known for people to believe being LGBT is wrong solely because it's how they are raised and taught by their parents and those around them. I used to be one of them, actually. My relationship with my, at the time, girlfriend, my ex now, because I knew if the ones around me found out about it, I wouldn't hear the end of it. I was afraid how others would react, and I was afraid I'd be disowned. Eventually, my folks did find out that I was in the closet bisexual. While my ex-best friend was my girlfriend, I ended up having to fess up, and I was literally sobbing how afraid I was because I was so scared to be seen as disgusting, a spawn of Satan for it. But surprisingly, Mom, she still doesn't agree with it, but she saw how terrified I was about owning up to it and that I was literally sobbing, and she actually comforted me saying, I don't agree with it, I still think it's wrong, but I want you happy. And I was lucky, and not all kids get off that lucky. Many have been forced into correction camps because their parents found out. Many have been treated like dirt. It all varies depending on the child and how the family is really. So me, I don't hold that against Erin because we don't know how she was raised and how her parents taught her to believe. It all just depends. So as frustrating as it may be, you gotta try to remember that. Other than Erin tracing bases in official Sonic art and claiming it as her own, another thing people called her out on was there was a day when her birthday was coming up and she made a journal entry with a long list of stuff full of things that she wanted people to make for her birthday. People try to explain to her that's not how birthday birthday gifts were getting gift art on your birthday as a treat, something made out of kindness just because the artist wanted to. I actually DM'd her at one point, was very calm, tried confronting her. She was actually pretty nice to me because I was calm about it and I didn't try to get reactions out of her to make her look bad even more. She did explain she did indeed have anger problems and that she was trying to work on it. As time went on, the trend of hating on her died down. Years later, she is 19 years old today. She has improved her attitude a lot and she's designed Elizabeth to having gray fur, yellow eyes, not looking so much like Shadow, and she is no longer a princess. She still does use basis, but she does give credit to the original now, which I have no trouble with. If you want to edit basis, go for it. Her original art has improved a lot too. Erin has grown a lot from the past and has bettered herself as a person, is much calmer now, and to continue to hold her past against her, or stuff that's happened when she was a child, when she's an adult now, that's completely unfair. Off topic, what's funny is that I actually do follow one of the people that did videos discussing Erin's bad behavior was like in several interviews involving her. And it took me a bit to realize that Lulu Bell was Lulu from those videos. I just knew her from her Twitter, followed her art, and actually what an art raffle she did once, and she's drawn several pieces for my friend Lizzie Skelly. So I was really surprised when I realized that Lulu Bell is Lulu. And she used to be pretty famous for her commentary videos like discussing like toxic behavior. Unfortunately, those are taken down now and she just wants to focus more on her art, which is completely understandable. You do you. And she was one of the more calmer people towards Erin in the drama, calmly explained why Erin shouldn't react the way she did. So pretty much how I see it, Erin didn't understand how to behave online and she had to learn the hard way. Not many people were too nice to her, that's why she kept making bad choices. And the fact that she ended up on Encyclopedia Dramatica didn't make things any better. She was just a confused, just starting out kid who didn't really understand what she was doing. She's learned from the past, has grown and changed, and she's doing much better now. Anybody that still holds her past against her, still uses her as an example as bad song fantasies, that just drop it. People change. She was 14 at the time, she's 19 now, she is not that same person anymore. Let it go. So, that's it for now, guys. Have a nice night, and I'll see you in the next one.